today we're going to be discussing and demonstrating my family's disaster preparedness kit. I got this from the San Diego County website, emergency management website, and they basically took the same checklist that FEMA produced on the ready.gov site. So today I'm just going to go over the standard items that's on this checklist, and this is something we do every year just before the hurricane season comes. And we go through the list and make sure we have it, but we've also over the years developed our own checklist. So some of these items seem obvious, but they're really important. For example, on the list, one of the first items on the list is dog food. Not only do we carry dog food, but we keep copies of our dogs' licenses and tags, because there's no telling if we evacuate, if we might have to go to another state, and they might not recognize just the tags that are on our dog, and we might not be able to get our records. Obviously, a bowl. Also mentions food. What we have here that I've gotten from Hurricane Katrina is exposure to things called heater meals. In the military, we call them meals ready to eat. So we've had these for 2 years now. They've got another good year at least on them, shelf life. But these are very quick to prepare, and they provide a fast meal, and everything can just be thrown away very easily. Next on the list are flashlight with batteries. This seems like that might be obvious, but if you don't test these every so many months, you could use them just for simple power outages, something we always go through. Next on the list is medicine. Not only do we carry our prescription medicine, but we also carry the prescriptions as well. So in case something happens, that they get damaged in transit, we can go to any Walgreens or CVS's and have the prescription renewed very easily. Maps. We always check our maps because it's very important with all the construction going on these days. The physical maps change, so we always make sure that we have our evacuation route mapped up from Google Earth and MapQuest. We also have a hard copy of that. The checklist also says face mask. It's not a dust mask. I haven't seen a whole lot that has it on it. That's why we like the ready.org checklist as well, because it has a lot of extra items. Some obvious things again: first aid kit, personal hygiene kits, toothpaste, soap, deodorant, razors. Also mentions what I think is really good, and was very helpful during Hurricane Katrina for me, was the personal wipes, sanitized wipes, because you have tons of exposure. Once the storm comes in, a lot of things are dirty, a lot of germs, no telling what you're being exposed to. Also on the list is bleach, fire extinguisher. It's very important to keep an eye on that. That's something you can have for years and years, as long as you keep an eye on the level, make sure it stays in the green for charged. Paper plates, obviously. FM radio, so you can keep track of weather as the weather comes in and out of your area. Bleach, some obvious things. Now, one thing we've added to this list as well is we keep all of our family records on CD. So everything that we own, all of our paperwork, insurance, we burn the CDs and we carry it in this case just for the what-ifs. Last on the checklist for the San Diego and FEMA site is tools, work gloves, and of course this is just one of the kits that we put our supplies in. We have about 4 to 5 depending on if we think we're evacuating or not annually. It's the kind of things we need to do. Okay, like I said, we've already described the things that are on the checklist, but over the years we've developed our own checklist that we use that we found to be very helpful. Obviously, you see multiple sleeping bags because we've got 4 people in our family, extra towels, extension cords, a tent in case we're not in a physical shelter, we have our own cover, igloo or ice chests, water bottles, gas containers for our grill, and this can also work for the lantern. We also keep wine, because that's for medicinal purposes, obviously. Bug spray, sunglasses, cards. We also carry our own smoke alarm, because we never know if we're going to be in a shelter, a tent, or some other premises with a lot of people around who might not be safety conscious. I'd rather have a little heads up as to the potential for fire. Also, we carry with us a converter that goes in the car so we can plug in our laptops. A surge protector is very important. You never know what kind of power you're going to be plugging into. when you're at a shelter. It could fry your equipment. Extra chargers. Always carry my my little Wi-Fi, my little modem card here. And then our boys also have a little disaster kit that they built. Things like candy, Wii game, computer, etc. As you can see, most of the stuff is currently being used. That's all I could get from them. Okay, that's basically what we do. Depending on the storm, we might change the scenario, what we pack. But I think it's something that everybody could easily manage, and I recommend highly that everybody goes to their emergency management website and see what's recommended in their area. Thank you for your time.